Good morning. Good morning, Katie. Good morning, Grace.
My husband is always the one who wakes the dogs up in the morning.
Did you sleep good?
So Katie is she'll spring out of bed. She's always very excited. She wakes up in a great mood. She'll usually jump up on TJ's leg with her front paws and she'll stretch and he'll give her scratches on her back. And then once Katie is done stretching and getting love from Dad in the morning,
oh my God, Katie, you give the best hugs.
Grace will sometimes pop her head out of the blanket, or TJ has to peel back the blankets to wake Grace up.
What about a Grace monkey?
That's another thing about Grace's personality. She's an old lady. Sadly, she's also blind, but it doesn't affect her granny personality at all. She's living in a retirement home. She is just not trying hard. But eventually she'll get up and then TJ will, scoop her up and take her outside. And Katie is usually at the back door waiting, like, come on, come on.
Hello. Dad's home.
It doesn't matter if he's been gone for 8 hours or 8 minutes, it's still the same to them. They've been daddy's girls for years. And just when we thought our family was already perfect, life had another surprise for us.
Grace, do you love the swing?
But we were a bit worried whether or not the dogs would accept the baby because they wouldn't have our full attention anymore.
Katie, you're so soft. That's because Mommy gave you a bath this weekend.
I've had them since I was still in my teenage years. Grace definitely loves Katie. Grace just has a different way of showing her love.
Look at this. Look at that.
Katie's more affectionate, and Grace is just kind of worried about taking her naps and relaxing. But you see little sparks of them like interacting and playing together as much as Grace can play. So Katie worries about everyone. She's very protective. And Grace, she can't be bothered. Like, she is in her own world. Katie has always been the little sister that is just obsessed with the big sister.
She could sit out and lay by the sun and listen to the birds.
Grace is the big sister that really can't be bothered with Katie. And she's just a little diva. Like, she is such a queen.
Let's do an unboxing. Hello, Bob.
She knows that everyone just adores her and really is at her beck and call. So we bring her food to her, we pick her up and take her outside when she needs to potty. She's very high maintenance. Katie, on the other hand, she is very low maintenance.
I just woke up, I took Katie out, she runs straight into our room.
We don't ever have to worry about Katie. We always know that Katie's going to be fine. But the moment they began spending more time with their dad, they really just formed this special bond. He's very protective. He's very attentive and loving and caring towards all his girls. And so what happened next, I never in a million years would have saw coming.
Grace, you're really gonna have to get a new hangout spot, because this is sisters. This is gonna be sisters area.
Out of nowhere, Grace just became extra cuddly with me.
Grace, are you familiar with the term personal space?
She would lay on my stomach and just not move.
Things are gonna get quite interesting here soon, Grace.
So when I found out that I was pregnant, Grace could tell too. And I got a comment from someone on TikTok or Instagram, and they said, she knew that you were pregnant before you knew.
This dog.
And I 1000% believe it. And I think that was her way of connecting with the baby. And it was so sweet.
But I love every second of it. Oh my God.
So we were decorating the nursery. We would bring the dogs in there and let them sniff around. And then they would just lay on my stomach and feel the baby kick. So when we came home after being in the hospital,
It's your sister.
Katie ran up because she was so excited. She hadn't seen us in a couple days. And then she realized, like, what is in Dad's arms? Like, what is he holding? And then same thing with Grace. She was so excited that we were home. And then we held the baby up to her so she could smell her. And she just sniffed her. So it was a good response. They accepted her immediately as, their baby sister. I think the first time that Katie heard Claire cry, she immediately knew, like, something is wrong.
Hey, you got a new cuddle buddy, don't ya?
So she was, like, trying to climb up there to check on her, and then she's looking back at me like, Mom, we need to help her.
Come on. Come on. Good job.
And when Grace hears Claire cry, it's kind of more like, what is she doing? Why is she making that noise? And can you have her quiet down? Because I'm trying to nap.
We've trained Grace.
So it's very interesting that dogs can understand that a baby crying means that they need something. There was a time recently where I was on the couch feeding Claire and I had Grace next to me.
But I think she grasped that, like, my time with her is, like, she doesn't get as much of it anymore.
But she climbed into my lap while I was feeding Claire. So she was like, oh, no, I'm not close enough to y'all.
What better place?
It was just a very sweet moment.
We got back from our walk probably 20 minutes ago and the dogs are still in the bottom of the stroller.
Looking back at all the different stages of life that Grace and Katie were there with me through, they are truly members of the family. All my friends know it, all my family members know it, and everyone in our lives treat them as such. So it's so special that they've been with me through so many different times, and good times and bad times.
Velcro dog. I'm not complaining.
And they've always been there to provide me comfort. So I'm just excited for them to be on this next journey with me of motherhood and raising Claire.
Are you here to help Claire?
And even though we have two little dogs with two very different personalities, I know that Claire is going to form her own beautiful memories with the two dogs. I'm just so excited and feel so blessed that we are a family.